Excuse me, sir. Hey, what's up, man? I love your look. My name is Devon.
What's up, brother?
I'm a local artist.
Right.
I would love to paint your portrait real quick.
Absolutely.
If you got time right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah? All right, let's do it over there. What's your name and what's one of your biggest dreams in life?
My name is Cortez, and one of my biggest dreams is to open up a school that caters to different mediums in arts, from miniature art to portraits, sculpting and everything, just to give the kids somewhere like an after-school program. One of the biggest dreams, and to travel the world, you know?
What kind of art do you do?
Miniature art that caters to 80s, 90s, and present New York City nostalgic, like the old New York.
Where you from in New York, by the way?
Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house.
I love New York City, man. I bleed and breathe New York City.
You would think I'm a tourist with the way I love to represent New York City.
Every day we find something new.
Absolutely. Every day I walk around and I still feel like I'm in a movie. Since you love graffiti, I'm gonna do Brooklyn over your head in graffiti.
Oh, dope.
You know, I used to do graffiti when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I got arrested when I was 15.
I think, you know, being born and raised in New York City, everyone has some form of graffiti. As your cousin, we all breathe a little hip hop.
Yeah, I had this friend in middle school. I remember after school, he just pulled out like a little can. It's an alien, he had a little alien can, and he just started tagging, and I was like, yo, that's the coolest thing ever. So I got arrested like in Hunts Point. It was the first and last time I got arrested. And after that, I was like, all right, let me chill with this. Let me like...
Take it to paper.
Yeah, let me take it to paper.
It's safer.
Like, keep it safe. So yeah, so then I went to high school of art and design and started learning portraits. But I still love graffiti. I still walk around the streets. I still look at the colors in the walls. It's amazing.
Yeah, I remember in the 80s, taking a train with my mom, and you see all these colors. People look at it as an eyesore. It was beauty to me as a child, seeing all those cartoons and everything.
I wish I was alive to see like those trains. I never seen it in real life.
Sometimes I wish I could transport like 50s, 60s sometimes, like just to see how New York City was.
Sometimes I be scrolling through Instagram Reels and I see some graffiti artists today that be still doing stuff like that, like top to bottom. I'm like, yo, they're crazy.
They're taking graffiti to the next level now.
That's next level. That's next level.
Yeah.
At what age did you start making art?
39, you know, with life and everything, I didn't have time to do it. But now I found myself, you know, fast forward 2020 during the pandemic, stumbled across these tools. And in the pandemic, it was bored. It was nothing to do. I had all the time in the world. I feel like God resetted the world for me to practice my craft. And that's why I fell in love with it. So it was a calling, it was for me. Ain't nothing like waking up in the morning and just like excited to work, you know what I mean? So before art, I did all types of work, battling with legal troubles. Now we're in a pandemic, now I'm more deeper in this anxiety, depression state. Art saved my life because, you know, every time I worked on a piece, I felt good about myself. I didn't think about my problem. It took me out of a financial hole. Art has been, you know, very good to me.
Where has your art taken you?
Belgium, I go to Paris, have a show in Paris. I'm gonna go to Japan, bro, because I got like 3 stories over there. I'm just gonna have to pack up and just
show up.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I have to do.
From Bushwick to all over the world.
From Bushwick to the world. Being a kid from Brooklyn in the 80s, the crack epidemic, it's a lot of struggles. But God's time is so perfect. He has a plan for you, so just stay, you know, positive and everything will be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. People don't know what it's like sometimes growing up in New York City.
Oh,
right?
man, it's rough. And then sometimes you don't even know you're poor. You don't even know you're going through things, you know? You just think that it's normal, you know, because everyone around you is going through the same thing.
Yeah, but it's cool because you have like 2 perspectives. Now you got that world and then you got this other world. You can see things other people can't.
And we're not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be raised in the situation I was.
You got an extra street smart that most people don't have, right?
Bingo.
Exactly. I love that hat, by the way.
Appreciate it.
So what's the process like for creating a piece? Like, where do you get inspiration and how do you go about it?
The streets are my inspiration. I try to recreate places where people are connected to, but the process is simple. It's just taking walks, inspiration of the street. I throw some 90s hip hop, some Wu-Tang on, and that's my inspiration. I go to the studio and knock it out.
I'm inspired by the streets too. Like, you have to go to Japan. I'm going actually next week to Tokyo. I do these watercolor prints and I walk around and I'm like, I gotta paint that, like it's amazing.
Sometimes it's too much. Like, I want to do everything.
Exactly.
The possibilities are endless, but I just want to keep on, and that's what keeps me, you know, connected.
That's exactly how I feel too. Like, when you go to Japan, you're gonna see like every corner, you're gonna be like, I wanna make art of that, I wanna do art of that. Like, sometimes I'm like, damn, I can't leave here with like 100 watercolor prints and I get like frustrated. What's one of your favorite art projects that you ever worked on?
Since everybody knows me for my miniature art, but now I'm beginning to set designing, so now it's big scale. I'm very proud of this piece that we did for the Bushwick Collective. I did a life-size train.
Oh,
I
really?
think you'll love this. I could show you if you want to go.
I would love to. You know, I never seen one of those trains in real life. Maybe this could be my way.
What are you doing after this? You want to go to Bushwick?
Oh, let's go to
Yeah,
Bushwick.
let's do it.
go. I would
Let's
love
do
to see it.
We take the L train to Jefferson Street, and we're there. We're in the Bushwick Collective.
What's next for you? Any exhibitions coming up?
I have an exhibition, an urban art fair in Paris. That's going to be at the end of April. Currently working on my solo show. Expect that Danny Cortez solo show.
What message do you think the world needs to hear right now?
Just love, man. Keep smiling. Love and keep smiling.
What's your background?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican,
Yes.
Boricua.
Boricua. Keep smiling, man.
People have been asking me to make merch. Finally got my merch. If anybody wants to check
That's
it out,
right. Check
keep
it out.
smiling.
Keep smiling, baby. Yeah, because, you know, sometimes it's not that serious. You know what I mean? It could be worse.
All right, Danny Cortez, thank you for sharing your life with me. This is my interpretation of your life.
Thank you, my bro. Whoa. Wow, the hat, everything, man. Wow, it's an honor, bro.
Yeah, I like to
Thank you so
customize
much.
the background. So
dope.
I got
man.
Brooklyn
Thank
for
you.
you.
So much, man.
Brooklyn.
Yo.
And I got the graffiti.
Yo.
We out to
This
Brooklyn
is gonna
right
be my
now?
studio.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to Brooklyn. Let's go to Bushwick. I want to check out that train. All right, so this is the Bushwick Collective.
This is where we did the iconic build of the 1980s inspired
This is
train.
incredible. Oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, right?
Jefferson Street.
Jefferson Street, that's where we got off at.
Wow, this is so dope. I feel like I'm in the 80s right now.
Yeah, we got sets right here.
This is amazing. And I could walk
Yeah,
in,
absolutely.
stepping right into the
We
80s.
stepping into the 80s, brother.
Oh, so this is how the subway map was back then?
Yes. So we got some advertisement. And we did this in 7 days, bro.
Wow.
So if we would have had more time, crazy, but it was just, you know, quick.
This is incredible.
Yeah, we did it. We had a show and we did it to get the job done.
Wow, I'm
and
so
we had the whole
inspired.
team and we killed it, bro.
I need a little subway set for my studio.
We're gonna make that happen, brother.
Let's do it.
I can see it already,
Let's
bro.
do it. Are these some of the actual graffiti artists?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, I love the attention to detail. These are the advertisements. from back
Advertisement, we
then.
try to go to the 80s.
Oh, Dr. Zismore.
Dr. Sisbo,
He's a
come on,
legend.
man.
That's a New York City legend right there.
Absolutely. And we got a little conductor spot here. But again, like I said, it was a quick build, but just to show you that how realistic.
Yeah.
We did the perspective, so that part is spray paint.
This is like the big version of the miniatures.
Big version of the miniatures, yeah. So, you know, the goal is to get in Broadway plays for set design,
Wow.
movies. So I would like to have the miniatures in a big movie,
Yeah.
also set design, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, go together with the movies.
Set designers, you gotta call him.
Let's do it.
Hollywood, call him.
Let's do it. So there's a little introduction of the piece. So it's the Danny Cortez Bushwick Collective collaboration. So I try to take it to like the Warriors.
This is like the Warriors.
We got this side too. So it looks like it's coming out of the tunnel and landing in the Bushwick Collective.
I even love the detail right here. This looks so realistic. Looks like a real train wall.
Right, look at the tiles, right? Yeah, this is my friends from Germany.
Yeah.
They were out here, so we took advantage of all the amazing artists that come all over the world to do to paint the walls of the Bushwick Collective.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, wait a second, I got somebody. I had the idea.
Yeah.
He said, I got somebody that paints perspective.
Wow, I'm super inspired. This is real New York art right here.
If you guys want to see more, May 29th to the 31st, 14th annual Bushwick Collective Block Party. Don't miss it.
Keep smiling.